Hello, welcome back to another video. If you saw the title, yes, 1941 setup. I'm about to do Italy's because, they're pretty easy to me. I just woke up, by the way. It's before 6 o'clock, so, just woke up, like I said. I'm starting to see some light in the area, so, So, I'm going to go ahead and read the situation. This is 1941, 2 years after the war started, technically, one. I think you saw HJ, Axis and Allies do this. Great Britain, anyway, let's read it, alright? I want to print this out so we can really get down and dirty. Great Britain stands alone, struggling to hold together its empire. Beset by the European Axis, victories have been fewer and far between. France has surrendered to Germany and Italy. The Greek campaign has ended in failure, and the gains in North Africa are in jeopardy as the German Afrika Korps arrives. Worse still, the German High Seas Fleet. I thought it was actually a word. Led by the battleship Bismarck and the myriad of U-boats. The marauding North Atlantic shipping is threatening to starve the United Kingdom to submission. But a whole new war looms horizon of Operation Barbarossa is set to begin in earnest. Germany intends to plunge deep into the Soviet Union, intending on eradicating communism and the Red Army. Basically, it just talks about Japan just getting all wild and all this kind of stuff. But, it's basically before Operation Barbarossa in spring in 1941, but after Greece was taken. So, this is Germany's setup. Pretty big, right? Well, just to say, 1942 edition was bigger, but it was a smaller version. Let's see what was in the rest of the German. I don't think I got everything. Yeah, I got everything. So let's go ahead and get the Italy set up. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be talking about. Now, I did take it over to my grandma's house and set up the 1942 setup. That sucker was big. I admit. Japan was. You know what their empire was like in 1942. If you ever seen their empire, it was pretty big. And getting a haircut, by the way. You'll see it. I don't like it at all. Just be sure. Anyway, they also said that Italy has a bigger air force. Yeah, pretty much. We got stuff that was never in the 1940 setup. This is kind of weird, but they have stuff that's like damage and 5 points of damage. People, come on now. It makes no sense at all. Whether it makes sense to y'all or not. It don't make any sense to me at all. I guess we do have a bigger fleet. Don't look like it. I guess we do. A little bit bigger fleet. I think the Axis are going to win this game. Without a doubt, the Axis are going to win this game. Yeah, whatever that sound is. I don't know what that is. Let's go outside. It's still kind of dark outside. But over there, it's getting a little bit light. It's probably just the cars going down the road. That's what it always is. I didn't expect to wake up this morning. Told my dad to wake me up. Yep, no little brat. I just told him that. I'm just doing Italy's setup right now. I'm gonna do the rest later. You know what? Probably I'm gonna do the Anzac setup. They got a little bit more actually. Italy has 14 IPCs because they have Greece, Yugoslavia, and Tunisia. The might of the Africa Corps might actually make it a little bit stronger because, I guess the UK is a little bit weaker because I don't know why. I guess you could say the RAF is dwindling down, and yet they have Tobruk. Don't know how they took that, even though if their stuff is dwindling down. I don't know how they took it. I really truly do not know. But I know why they give us 2 strategic bombers. Because they want me to win again. Well, I'm not necessarily saying that. And they might not want me to win, or... Yeah. I forgot the 2 anti-aircraft artillery in France. And I also almost forgot those other 2 in northern Italy. Alright, let's get on to some other countries. Well, we're not even getting far. Yep, we have a Sicily now. And a tactical bomber as well. So, let's, I don't know if this game's gonna be shorter or not. I know there's less rules to it. I guess they're just saying that, well, let's use the same rules in, the book. Just wondering what happened to my book. It got smashed by a tire, back there. We got new tires as well. Notice why they look different. We just, we got new tires. It was just in there, in the bed. There's no bed back there. You don't know rules. Okay. We also just learned, of course, I guess y'all know this. I did not know this. Well, this is either really. A tactical bomber fighter makes tactical bomber attacks at 4. Tactical bomber plus a tank makes tactical bomber attacks at 4. But not the tank. Mechanized infantry and tank kit blitz. I didn't know there was such a thing as blitz in here. I know there was blitzkrieg. But I didn't know it was the same thing at all, really. Yugoslavia. I've always wondered why Italy's not that big of a country. Why they didn't do too much at all, really. Why they just stood out in the war. Yeah, how about we just put that way? Why they just stood out in the war, not really doing much anything else. Quiet. Okay, yeah, barks. Let's get down and diggity with it. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Greece. Okay. You know what you are? A nuisance. There we go. They also had Greece. So, like I said, 1941, they gotta have Greece. I wonder, I really do just wonder if they have a stronger military. They probably won't. With the African campaign, the West is gonna get down. I don't yet know what. I'm probably just gonna do the Eastern United States, Central United States, and Season 101 to see what Season 101 brings, and because they're not at war yet, but they might be in just in a few rounds. Probably round 2, 3. Probably round 2, and they're on round 3 because we're probably at the same round. I don't know. They also have Romania. Wait, why are they in Romania for? Oh, they're in Romania. Yeah. I don't wonder why are they in Romania for? Going to attack Russia as well, because I didn't know about this. So the Italian Empire is looking pretty strong already. Tunisia, they also have Tunisia, and that's what makes them have 14 IPCs. Apparently they like to have the North African campaign because that's all they ever do. Got a lot of stuff, more than little buddy Germany. Now, nothing in Tobruk because they lost that, but don't make any money. They also lost Ethiopia. But there's a fly in here. I can hear it. Maybe you can too. Let's see here. Libya. Now we're going down to Libya here. Pretty weird. Because the only other kind of variant, well, I did see the 1939 setup. If you see my scenarios here, there's also a 1940. There's a 1942 setup that I remember I showed you. Here's 1939. Germany has 16 infantry. Come on, people. I guess this is where I found it. This is also where I found it by Larry Harris. Italy's looking pretty bulked up right now. And we wouldn't say they are. They have more of an air force. Town Somaliland, they do have that still. We also have British Somaliland, but it doesn't mean any money at all. The only country for them that means money in the area is Ethiopia. I hate that because, why do you put a country down there? It doesn't mean any money. Exactly for the money, the islands out there for Japan. Why is there no money for them? Why? Just why? I'm just saying that you just put money out there, but you don't do anything with it. Okay, now to the, so it took us 15 minutes to get to it. We're going to do the fleet. They said it was a little bit bigger than 5, okay. I'm guessing it is, because, I mean, it looks pretty big. No, I'm just putting it down right now. What it looks like just yet. Will eventually, guys, will eventually. So, it also said the battleship's damaged, I guess, because it survived the Taranto raid, and it just couldn't do much more. So I mean, y'all know this, what, they wanted to do. They wanted to start over again, okay. So what, I can't speak today. I can't. What Italy wanted to do is they wanted to bring back the days of the old Roman Empire, and it seems like it right now. Because, I mean, look at that. They're a little bit strong. Not very. 1942, they're not very strong at all, but they also do have a 1944 setup. I don't know why. But, they lost the capital, of course, but they're just still there. They don't have a fleet. So I think they have the chance to liberate it, though. So there's Italy set up. You know, they look kind of strong. Oh, it's me, not that. Not that over there, orange thing. Let's just do, unless I was going to do United States. Yes, I did. Where's it at? There it is. Not much. It's the United States is looking pretty bulky, you know. I kind of just want to do, like, the European nations and then get on to the other nations. That's what I'm going to do in the 1939 setup. Because, you know, they're not at war just yet, but they will be. So this is going to be, our friend, USA. That's where I live. The setup didn't say anything about ships, but the 1942 edition said it, so we might as well just do it a year early. Because, I mean, honestly, who cares about if there's just 2 ships? I mean, come on now. There's the sound. The faithful sound. Or faithful, maybe even. While I'm doing this, you're probably asking yourself, is COVID-19 ever going to end? Well, some people say it's going to end on Memorial Day. Some say it's not going to end anytime until probably the end of June. Well, some people, they just can't take it, believe it's never going to end. Man, guys, it'll eventually end. Just hold yourself together, and, well, I can't say that about anything much. Wasn't a minor? This is a complex. Yep, they call it minor IC. I don't know why. I guess he just don't want to type much. Um, yeah, I have these stuff. I have this stuff here, little chips if you see them. I just didn't want to. I don't have the other stuff for it, so I just decided, hey, you know what? We have the poker chips that say minor district complex, major district complex, air base, and a naval base. So then, I mean, the naval bases just don't look like naval bases, but you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. I'm not going to do the full United States stuff, otherwise we end up what we were yesterday, going on to 32 minutes at least. I mean, those two long videos, I guess, helped out my channel. We had some good times setting up the game and just helping you guys out, whatever you can, however I can. Board here, not really much you can't fix it with. See. It seems as if that the United States setup is going to be a little bit bulkier, as you can see. But not like the Cold War version of it. May not be that much. Still minor complex, but they will become major when the war starts. Alright, season 101, we did have a little bit more. Let's see, what was a sub at? This is a real setup, if you've ever noticed. Ostia's, that 241 setup. Yeah, Ostia's setup is just dominating the tabs up there. If you notice, that says that. We have a little bit of a European fleet now. See? So that's America over there. Doesn't look like there's much to them at all, but I'm just gonna keep it like that. Let's see how big UK. Ooh, big UK setup. I thought they weren't that big. Well, maybe not in Egypt. Let's see how much Anzacs is in that there. Got a little bit. You see, France don't have anything. I don't want to go any further. Just to start out with this. Because of time. I don't know what time it is. That clock is not real. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. Probably be inside eating breakfast and watching George Lopez. Yep, I watched George Lopez in the morning. I didn't watch it yesterday though. It didn't come on. Anyway, we watched it this morning. Yep, so, I mean, it looks technically like the Axis might just pull it off this game. I might show you a little bit more as the board game goes on. I might show you the full setup, otherwise I might just show you the European setup. I will be continuing to get the game set up. The only reason I won't be doing it with you guys is because, I mean, time. Because, I mean, obviously I don't have enough time to get all done. But, anyway, probably see more of this sooner or later. That's how much Germany has right now. They also have some stuff down there. It looks like they're just expanding right now. I think that, and this is, I don't know why. They have Crete. So might as well just get Crete. 1 infantry and a control marker there. Just to get to start out. I don't know why they have Crete. Just to say there's really not a reason to have it. Let's go ahead and do the Season 98. Real quick, I'm going to do the Season 98. Season. I'll be right back with that. So instead of just doing the Season 98, I decided to do the other ones. And that's technically how it looks in the Mediterranean. So, I guess since the High Seas Fleet, they decided, you know what, we're not going to do the Mediterranean. But I mean, since they did like a big pushback to Rommel, you know, Maine might just happen in Alexandria, so you know, I reverse Alexandria at that. Since eventually I'm just going to get to the setup, you know. It don't look good for them either way. I mean, come on, people. It just don't look good at all for them. I will come back later to make another video. Just to say, around probably almost lunchtime. So you can watch it at lunch. And we will be doing China's, is that all there is left? We've got a way to do that, too. I'll be back with the other people's setup. Probably after lunch or probably during lunch, you know. Just say, I don't know when to choose, but anyway, I'll see you next time, guys.